We are joined by the Giants' fifth-round pick offensive lineman out of the University of Oregon, Shane Lemieux. Shane, congratulations. Welcome to the Giants. What was it like? Where were you when you got the phone call from New York?
Man, I've been in Arizona, in Chandler, Arizona for the past 4 months, just training, and family came down here, fortunate enough to have them here, and just waiting for my name to be called. And I got the phone call right before my name went up, and I was ecstatic. Sitting on my couch with my whole family, and they all got to kind of embrace me. So that was pretty cool.
Do you ever remember what they said to you on the phone and who you talked to, or is it just a big blur?
I talked to everybody. I talked to coach. I talked to the O-line coach. Talked to the GM. Talked to assistant head coach. It was a bunch of names, bunch of numbers, and a 10-minute span. So,
Shane, how much contact did you have with the Giants leading up to the draft, and did you expect that they were a team that could be heavily interested in you?
Yeah, I talked to them briefly at the combine, an informal meeting. I know my head coach at Oregon, Coach Cristobal, had a really good relationship with the entire staff. And a couple days ago, my agent talked to the Giants. So I didn't have a bunch of like communication with them, but I know everyone around me did. So that was kind of a surprise, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I saw them coming up, especially I know how much they love offensive linemen in the draft, that I could be an option there.
Yeah, Coach Cristobal did coach at Alabama, so there's a connection with Joe Judge. What kind of ship did he run, and you think that's going to kind of get you prepared for what you're going to deal with in terms of the regimen you're going to have in New York with Coach Judge? Yeah,
Coach Cristobal is a really demanding coach. I've been coached really hard in my career by him, and he's a father figure to me, and I don't think I've ever had a relationship with a coach like him on that level. And I think he's pushed me to be really great. He, as soon as he got here, he kind of instilled kind of a mantra of toughness and physicality, and that's kind of how our program was ran. And I think, I'm the toughest person in this draft, toughest offensive lineman in this draft, and I put it on tape. And I think that's, big credit to his coaching style. I can't wait to go to a similar coached team.
Well, given your answer you just gave, I think I know what you're going to say, but I'll ask it to you anyway. For fans that maybe haven't seen you play in college, how would you describe your game and how you approach it?
Toughness and physical. I think I'm a tone setter, and I like bearing guys in the ground, and I like drive blocking people, and I like protecting quarterbacks.
Now, I was reading that you didn't start playing offensive line until your sophomore year in high school. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was a tight end before that.
How was that transition? And when you did make that transition, were you like, oh, yeah, this is for me?
I think I was so wrapped up in, the pretty stuff of football, catching touchdowns. And, being a tight end, you're not really in the mess. You're not in the trenches. And obviously, my body style, I got quickly bumped inside and to tackle first. And instantly, it was kind of, I liked blocking, but I kind of wanted to be the star of the show, so to speak. So I think I kind of grew with that offensive line trench mentality of, not getting the recognition. And I kind of learned to love that. I think, who I am as a person, I think I fit that offensive lineman mentality. As soon as I started, getting pancakes, as soon as I started, opening big holes for the running backs, that's when I kind of learned to love it. Because there's something about, imposing your will and, driving people from where they don't want to go.
Imposing your will and forcing a man to move from one spot to the other when they don't want to. That's what our two former offensive linemen, David Deal and Shona Harrow, always say, and they love it. You don't see many guys, Shane, red shirt and then start all 4 years at a big program like Oregon. Over 50 starts over those 4 years at guard. Why do you think you're able to start so quickly as a redshirt freshman? And then where do you think you improved the most over your 4 years at Oregon?
Yeah, coming in, we had a really good veteran offensive line my freshman year. And, I just took everything I could from those older guys, and I really just put it into play that spring of my redshirt freshman season. And I think, just off-season program, I'm a big weight room guy. I love the techniques, the fundamentals of offensive line play, and I think I really just absorbed all of that information around me and put it into use. I think it's just with good coaching and my mentality. I think there's a place for a tough football player anywhere you go, and I think I fit that mold from day one.
All right, Shane, and then how about just the idea of coming to New York, big market, big city, Northeast? Does that have you excited, and kind of what are your expectations of that?
I'm excited, man. I've never been to New York, and I can't wait to get out there as soon as this whole coronavirus pandemic really winds down. I'm ready at any moment to get out there. I'll be on the first plane flight I can. I know that for a fact, and I can't wait to see the facility and meet all the different players.
Well, Dave Gettleman loves his hog mollies. That's what he calls you, offensive lineman. Joe Judge wants a physical team. It sounds like you'll fit right in. We appreciate it. Congratulations, and we can't wait to see you up here.
Yeah, thank you guys. Go Giants.
Hey Giants fans, Saquon Barkley here. You want to see more videos? Subscribe below.